In this lesson, we're going to be teaching three different concepts. The first one is that window light has a direction. In this image, you can see that his hands are brighter than his face, and that's because the light that comes from outside the window is mostly going down. We have to look outside the window and see where the light's coming from. On a winter day, it can be more flat or directionless, because we've got snow bouncing off the light bouncing off the snow as well as light in the sky. But on a summer day, we generally have the brightest part of the window showing light from above. That light comes down and it's lighting his hands too much. Now we can fix that in Photoshop, obviously, but we should be aware of it. Now this one was done outside, and his hands are not much brighter than his face because the light is more directionless. I wanted to bring this to your attention because typically I like to shoot into the perspective of a face. Most people don't have perfectly symmetrical faces, so I like to photograph into either the high eye, the larger eye, or the lower part of the mouth. Here I've done that, but it looks a little odd, and usually when we go the other direction, it looks odd. But this, I think, was just too much, too extreme. Let me show you the next image so you can see why. Now here I'm photographing against the perspective, and yet I like this better. So the point here is that we can make rules, but sometimes we have to break them. There was a lamp on top of the piano behind him, and that warmth, along with the warmth of the wall color, was just too much. His sweater is more neutral, somewhat bland. The piano is somewhat bland, but that wall is just grabbing too much attention. So this is a case where we need to fix that in Photoshop. So that's what I did. Now sometimes you might wonder, do the clients complain that I've changed the color of the walls? No. When we make a portrait that is much better, they appreciate it and they don't really care about things like that.